We didn't know where to go to print our shirts. My brother had a friend. He's like, I could do it for you. This is this is easy, no problem. And then we went to go get them. We rip open the box, and the first shirt we get, and it's like a little off center. Like, what the hell? And he's like, oh yeah, it was just one bad one. Don't worry about it. Okay, cool. Bobby gets the second one out, and he like pulls it out, and it's printed on the back. They were all messed up, like wrong colors, wrong placement. One was up here, supposed to be down here, something in the middle, something in the back front. Like, it was all over the place. Basically, like, out of like the 100 shirts, there's 70 shirts that we printed. Like, maybe like 10 of them were good. We just dropped them off in Fred Siegel Street. We just started calling up friends and saying like, hey, yeah, either come down to Fred Siegel in Santa Monica or start calling and asking for the hundreds. And I remember handing money off to friends. Like, there was a point where we were out here and a friend was walking and we like literally like handed him cash saying like, go and buy it, bring it back out, give it to me. My wife stopped in, she bought like 3 shirts and just brought them right back to us. A couple weeks later, we're like, hey, let's stop through Fred Siegel real quick, just to check in. And we walk in, I remember he looks up and we're like, hey, what's up, man? We're like, hey, how's our stuff doing? And he's like, dude, it's doing great. Like, 3 of the 5 shirts sold out. And we're like, yeah, told you that was going to happen.
Hai chị Victoria xin kính chào quý vị. Tino đang có mặt tại Santa Monica, nơi đang diễn ra lễ ra mắt của một bộ phim tài liệu Built to Fail, A Streetwear Story. Đây là một bộ phim về thời trang đường phố, một bộ phim rất là thú vị. Mọi người ở đây ăn mặc rất là đẹp. Chúng ta hãy cùng đi nói chuyện với họ nhé. Can you share with us what's your definition of streetwear?
Oh my gosh, this is a hard question that no one in the film could answer. I would just say that it's an expression of your own sort of personal interests, and it's a way to share and find community through your wardrobe.
Can you share with us about the journey of, you'd have found a project, Brooklyn, right?
Brooklyn Project,
yeah. Brooklyn.
Brooklyn Project started in 1992 from a little booth at a flea market. And then it grew from Brooklyn. We went to LA and we had 2 stores, and now we're just in LA. And it's been a long, hard journey. I've seen so many styles and trends just keep on going and get recycled and recycled and recycled. And it's just crazy to see that I'm still here when a lot of my peers are gone. Shops that I used to go to are gone. Brands I used to carry are gone, but there's still a few left. And it's funny to see how the new wave of streetwear is like high-end, high fashion.
What is going to surprise people about this documentary?
That is a good question. I think that what's going to surprise people most about the documentary is the history that streetwear has, and all the different players that are involved in streetwear and that were involved in streetwear. Yeah.
How did you get into the streetwear fashion industry?
I was a fan of it growing up my whole life, and came a time as I got a little bit older that I met my partner, and we thought that it'd be a good idea to start a little project, and this little project has turned into my life.
Hey, my name's Scott Weintraub. I co-directed the film with Bobby Hundred. For us, this was about making a film that was really documented in a period of time. The internet changed streetwear. Everything from the internet onward changed, and it's all different now. So for us, we really wanted to capture what streetwear was before this. Like, you can get streetwear anywhere now. You can be an expert on streetwear by like spending 5 minutes on the internet, but before that, it was about something different, and we wanted to capture what that was.
Why did you decide to call it Built to Fail?
I think the idea of streetwear is really built to fail, right? It's very punk rock ethos and ideology of like very passion-led, But the bigger that it gets, it doesn't necessarily mean better, right? So it's not as cool that there's more money in it, the more mainstream it gets. And so the idea of it isn't set out to work really well as a business, but the guys and girls who do enter the space and do succeed, they're the real champions because they overcame those odds.
Come on, yo.
What is streetwear to you guys?
How do you answer this without pissing everybody off? You have to have it explained to you. You won't understand.
If you want to make a streetwear brand, better stay in the zone. Better be authentic.
I think that streetwear is like where young, innovative people do something that kind of breaks the mold.
It can't be this. You know, for the first decade, it was just nerds running around with shirts on. You know, like it wasn't an industry by any means.
We didn't know what we were doing, had some t-shirts and shorts. At the time, there was just a trade show related to skateboarding and surfing.
That was the counterculture. That's where streetwear emerged.
Money wasn't a thing, you know, it was just being creative.
Back then, it was a passion project. I was just trying to reach an audience and sort of build a name and have fun. And oh wait, I can pay my rent.
At that point, we were all doing pretty well business-wise. We were making knots and choke a pit bull.
These guys are traveling for free, like making money, having fun. It's like, let's do one for the girls.
We got very, very successful, and money kind of ruined it.
Having a dream and starting a street brand and all of a sudden raking in millions a month, it changes things, man.
You were walking around some of these trade shows, you'd round a corner and see people duking it out. Literally, physically, went from street wear to street war.
Everybody should have known better. We didn't know better.
It goes deeper than just clothing. It's really these people's lives.
I wanted to make this film because I wanted to document the origins of streetwear. It's a story that's never been told before.
You know, 10 years later, like your dad's wearing it. Like, you don't want that.